is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon. It's 10 minutes after noon here, Central Standard Time. Want to do what we do here. Let's get another update. These markets are still following what we've been saying, almost exact. Right now we've got the Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index in front of you. We mentioned that it got close to overbought up here right at the highs. We've got a 49 reading up there actually intraday. So we have had a pullback, but you can see the OP and the force continuing higher. So I don't think really any cause for concern for still higher prices intermediate term. Here's Ethereum, 5130. It is at overbought levels. We did have a pretty quick pullback, but actually yesterday it held above the lows that Bitcoin made, and back here at 633. So I think all in all, pretty impressive action with Ethereum still. We'll have some short-term trading here, I'm sure, but I think over time we still work higher. We'll go over that here in just a minute. Here's ETC, 4610. The force there has been trending down, so nothing real there to add to the equation. Litecoin, 47.67 on the technometer. OP and force still working higher. I'm going to give all these, the software is working very well now. Vladimir is working on some point and figure, a few issues when I go to an hourly point and figure, which at some point I'll explain why I do that. But he's fixing a couple of issues there, so we're happy with progress. There's XRP, 45.86. So, once we collect more data here and go into 5-minute readings, we'll be able to jump into these charts way heavier. Here's Bitcoin, 88.90. You can see the markings that we had on here. Let's go into 30-minute. You can see here last night live we was saying a move down to a new low below this 88 down to 87, 8600. We would be a buyer if anybody was looking to do a little day trading over the next day or two, because we thought we'd have some type of relief rally. I think probably it's maybe something like that. I mean, we haven't perked up yet, but we're still, I think, coming off these lows, and we'll work higher before maybe another downdraft. It could look something like this. We could actually do a flat, so we could go all the way back to 9,700 and then do an 8,600 again. We could do a triangle here, so I think it's too early to talk about that. But we're just going to play this day by day. I know a regular PCG client said on these updates, I look sad, I think she said, or something like that. And I guess what it is, I'm sitting in front of 8 monitors. I manage millions of dollars. I've got a lot going on a lot of screens, a lot of alerts, a lot of text, etc. So I just kind of get on here to give a quick update, take a little bit of time to do that, and then I got to quickly move on. So that is all it is. Bitcoin Cash, I mentioned that a pretty big sell-off. It was holding. It still is holding. 1340 is a good number there. I'm still happy with that. Dash 488. Again, it held the low when Bitcoin worked a little bit lower. So I don't think there's any real reason to be concerned about these things. We got Classic running back to 1981. I did have a few people. We sold that at 21. I think I was selling about 2110, 2140. Bought some back at 1810, 1830 down here on a quick little scalp. Ethereum, kind of holding the uptrend line. I'm not sure that will on the next little jab down, but acting pretty well. I did a few small trades. I sold like 668 on the way up. We did go a little bit higher than that. And yesterday when we broke 8,800 and we went sub 600 on Ethereum, I covered some shorts and re-entered some positions anywhere from 6 to 620. So If we get up here 670 or so, we might have to think about if you want to scalp again. I've been saying, though, be careful trading short term because I think surprises are to the upside. So you don't want to be left behind without your bags of coins that you want, or you're going to be sad when you wake up a few years from now. So there's Litecoin. Held that low that we talked about, 141. Let's see if it can now rally out of here. NEO 72.80. Not much to add there, really. OMG 18.19. Had that big run from 15 to 22. Still holding well. I like the action here, holding at 18. So not too bad there. XRP. Nothing new to add. A little weaker than some of the coins we're looking at. ADA up 4%. EOS holding well. They got the money that Nick talked about on last night's show. So that one holding above the overbought line for accelerated uptrend. Let's go to XLM. I know that one's up again today. XLM USD 12.5%. Coming back nicely. XVG USD. I said down there 60. I thought it still would try to dig in. And that's kind of what I was trying to do here. So impressed maybe that one has cleaned up its action there. 3670 in in Zen. I think that one is, I mentioned just probably high level reaccumulation to go to that higher upside objectives that I've been talking about. And we got ZRX all the way back to $1.09. And that one's acting extremely well. So that's all for now. We'll be back at 6:30 Central Standard Time with Nick the Hitman and answering any viewers' questions at that time. Thank you.
Are you trading or investing in the fast-moving and exciting cryptocurrency markets? If so, you need to learn how to identify primary trading opportunities by implementing the Wyckoff trading methods, which was created by world-renowned stock speculator Richard D. Wyckoff. This online course teaches all you need to know to increase your returns while minimizing your risk using the Wyckoff trading method. Over 915 students have enrolled in the course since its launch in late 2017. LearnCrypto.io is owned and operated by Wyckoff SMI, also known as Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, which has been an authority on the Wyckoff trading method for over 85 years. Founded by Richard Wyckoff in the 1930s, Wyckoff Stock Market Institute has owned the rights of the Wyckoff trading course since the beginning. Take advantage today of this excellent course and begin reaping the rewards of a time-tested method from the grandfather of technical analysis, Richard D. Wyckoff.